Okay, what is up? It is Cod53 here, back with another video. And today we are in Blender and we are going to model a gun we're going to want to go from this right here into this. And by doing this, you hit 5 on the numpad or go into here and select View, Perspective, Orthographic. You just want to hit number 1 on the D-pad, on the number pad, so and then you're going to want to go down. You're going to click N so that you have this little menu, and you're going to go down to, so if you don't have this box checked, you click check, or you click on the little box to check it, and then you click add image, then you have this, then you click open, and then you have to save an image as, and I save mine in the documents. Now I'm going to be modeling a Glock 43. So you just open this, and now there we have this. And I'm going to be modeling this whole thing except this little bottom piece right here. So, as you can see, we have a pistol. So, take this. You're going to hit RY so that you can rotate it. So you just want to get this lined up as best as you can. And you want to get the cleanest, straightest picture as you can, and you're going to want to hit Z and tab. And then I like to use the corner mode that I'm on, and then if you can just, oh no, wrong Buto, whoops, Control Z. And Control Z is undo like most other things. Now, you are just going to hit C, A, and then C, and you can select, actually, no, don't do that. You're going to hit A, so you select every side of the cube, and you're going to come over here, you're going to click subdivide. Actually, Control Z. I'm just gonna go subdivide once, because then you can hit Control R, and you can do this little loopy thing, and you can get it right where you want it. Put this one there. Now you can hit A, C, select this, and this one, and this one. Now we can just take the whole thing and drag it in, just like that. And now we can let's put it over here. You're gonna line it up with that little line there, if you have one that goes down like this. And this works with basically modeling anything in Blender. Really, doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to switch to the straight edge, and I'm going to hit A, C. I'm going to make this smaller by using the scroll wheel and scrolling up. You're going to select that. You're going to hit E for extrude. And you're going to go back to the corner, and you're going to hit C, unselect this side. Whoops. C. Select this side by clicking on the scroll wheel. And by the way, to get rid of this little C circle, you just right click. And now you can see, you see I've lined this up, and you can, usually I zoom in, I don't know why I haven't done that yet. But to do this, to pan, you click shift, and then you click on the scroll wheel, and you can pan around. And then I will drop this down this way a little bit. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because you will do perfection later. Now I'm going to make this bigger again. Select, no. A, C, select, and Control R. Put one there, Control R, one there. And a lot of people won't go and do that like I just did. They'll just scroll. But I don't like that because it doesn't get as precise as I like it. So, yeah. Now I'm going to hit A, C once again. Select this one and this one, this one. And I'm just going to drag it in. And then I'm going to hit C. And I'm going to middle mouse button. And then drag both of these in. And then C, middle mouse button. And I might as well select this one while I'm at it. And this one. Just drag the whole thing in. And then hit A, C, just like this. Oops. C. If you have two that are like this, if they're gonna cross each other, then you want to grab them both. You just line that up. Don't do anything with this yet. Now you're going to hit Control R, and right here I will scroll because it doesn't need to be exact, and then you can just left click to center it. And hit A, C, boom, 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 and you can just hold. And then I'm going to drag this in, and then C, unselect these two, and then drag those two. Okay, so if you reach a spot like this where it's around a corner, then you're just going to hit Control R, get it in there, and I just go like that, and then I just hit A, C, select right there, and drag that in. Sometimes up a little bit. And you can toy with this after too. See this. Oh. A, C, this. And then you just get this lined up like you want it. There you go. Now you're going to hit A because you don't want to move this one anymore. And then C, and you're just going to select this one right now. You're going to drag it up a little bit. And then out. And then A, C, this one, drag it back a little bit. A, C, this one, drag it in a little bit, just like that. And now, what I like to do is I like to hit C, select this all, and then hit E, and extrude it out until that lines up. And then I'm going to hit Control R, scroll up, and then I'm going to center it, A, C, just going to select all of those, C, or you can hit Shift and then just click, and you can do the same thing, and then I'm going to Shift, but C works a lot better so that you select all the way through it, so I would use C only. I'm going to drag those down, and then C, and select that down. There we go. Now you're going to do the same thing with the bottom of the part of this. C, deselect that, select all those, drag them down, C, deselect, drag it down, there. Now it is lined up. Now I'm going to pan out this way a little bit, but I'm going to hit C, deselect those, and then just select this one. And you want to get it as straight as you possibly can. And if I zoom in on this, as you can see there, this is basically just a straight line. It doesn't have all these little like those do. And you can just get this perfect now, and then you hit C, this, and now you can hit E to extrude, and go to there. And I like to drag it all the way out. And then hit Control R. Control R. Oh, center. Control R. This way, and I like to get a bunch of them. And then hit A. Control R. And you don't need any in this little section. So I usually put about that many. It's not really exact. If you're exact and if you're a perfectionist, then you probably shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna A, C, select this. C, select all these. Move it up a little bit, and then A, C, this, and then a little bit. A, C, select those. Drag out there. AC, this one, drag it out. And then I like to go into AC and select here, 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 and extrude E. E, and extrude it a little bit. And then, actually that's too far. I just go up about that far. Now I hit A, C, select these two, bring it in, and then AC, select this one, drop it down. And as you can see, this is a very slow process. Okay, so now as you can see, I've gone through the whole gun. You can hit Z at this point and look at the whole thing. And it's super fat now, but that's okay. Just leave it until the end and you'll make the whole thing smaller. It's just easier to do it at the end. So, oh, and look at that. Look at that. Look who screwed up. Yes, he did. Yes, well, yes. This man screwed up. Look at that. Look at that. And now, as you can see, when you move, your picture goes away. But if you hit 1, it's still here. So I'm just gonna hit Z, C, select all that, and now I'm going to delete vertices. Now if I hit Z, there we go. Now it's fixed. Now I can hit, whoops, 1, C, Z. See, that's probably because I didn't hit Z before I grabbed that. So now I can hit C. Drag that down a little bit. Now I can A, C, select this one. Oops. No, Shift, or no, C, select this. E, right click, and then A, C, this. No. E, I guess bring it down. And then I'll just grab this and hit C. Make sure that I select them all and drag it back up. There we go. Now I've hit Z. As you can see, I just fixed that. Now I'm gonna hit Z, 1, and then, so as I said, I have the whole thing done now, besides the top piece. Now I'm gonna get C, and the way to do this is right here, is you just continue this from here and go through. I still have to do the trigger, but I'll do that last. Wait, you want to hit A first so you don't accidentally screw anything else up. So you're going to want to select all of the top. And then you're just going to want to hit E for like things like this back here. So you just hit E and bring it up. Just get it as close as you can, because now you can hit C, deselect all that, and then just fix the end of it, just like so. There. Now all the gun is modeled besides the sights. This little thing at the end, which you can just hit Control R, get one along here and line it up with the bottom of it, and then Control R, get one here and line it up with the top of it, and then you just hit C, or well, AC. It's like this, like this. And you can do the same thing for this little bump here if you want to. Then you just hit E. And this is just basic modeling. You normally, if I was gonna make this and put it in Unity, then I would just get rid of then I would just make this whole top piece a different block so that I can make a cocking animation. But this is just a simple video tutorial. So now you can scale that down a little bit if you want to. And then you'll just hit Control R there. Line it up with that. Control R there. Line it up with that. And now I'm gonna go to the top and hit Control R there. Let's say about that thing. Control R there. Now you hit 1 once again and hit A, and then C here, 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 and go up to the top and hit C, and then deselect those and deselect these, and now you're gonna hit 1 again. No, you're gonna hit 1 again. Now you're going to extrude it to the top of that, and then you can just hit S and scale it, and then you can just move the whole top of it back to there, and then scale it a tiny bit more, just like that. There, as you can see, if we hit Z, come up here, now we have that little thing. See, and when we scale it, it scales down the whole thing. Now we can actually get out of this mode and hit SY and scale it all down. I'm gonna say that thickness. See, now we have a nice, good thickness. Now I'm gonna hit Tab 1, and I'm actually gonna hit A, C. I'm gonna make this big, and I'm gonna select everything up here. Everything. Now I'm gonna deselect that. I'm gonna deselect that. And then I'm gonna come back over here. As you can see, I should have hit Z first, because now I have to do it all over again. A, C, do. And you want to select the bottom row too. I forgot that last time though. I'm going to deselect this. Oh, I missed one. And then deselect this. Now I'm going to come out to this mode, and you can just put it in this mode if you want, but you don't have to. Now I'm actually going to do SY, or actually EY. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna SY. Okay, now I'm gonna line it up with this way actually. As good as you can, or you can just click the 2, 3. Oh no, you need to be an orthographic. And you do basically have to be an orthographic. Okay, now we're at the bottom. So now we can hit C and then deselect the center. And then we can go back out. And now we can scale it on the y-axis. I'm just going to go a little bit now. As you can see, if we hit Z, it's got a little bump in it. Okay, hold on. See. I missed it. So, okay, so S, Y. Tiny bit bigger. Now perfection. 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 Yes, is perfection. Great, now we hit Uno. And then to make this is going to, okay, now we are going to make the trigger, and the trigger is going to be the same thing as everything else we did. So we're just gonna hit C, this, extrude. Okay, so now you can hit Z, and as you can see, I have an extremely fat trigger. Now you can hit Z, 1, C, select the whole trigger, whole thing, this and this, just like that. Now we are going to hit seven. We're going to hit C again, deselect the middle. Now we're gonna hit E, right click, and then S, Y to scale it on the Y axis. And I don't think that worked. We are going to, before we do this, we are going to flip back over, and we're going to hit Z just to make sure this works. S, Y. Okay, no. So we are going to hit Control Z so that it's not extruded. We're going to S, Y. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, well, normally you would make this trigger out of another block, but I didn't, so yeah. We are just going to SY, Control V, S. Actually, what we can do is we can hit C, or 1, Z, C, deselect this, this, and this, and then we can just scale it on the y-axis. No, scale it on the y-axis now. Oh crap. So we don't want to select what's under it, just what's on it. Now we're going to hit Z and then come out and then SY, just scale it in and bring. Okay, well, there's our trigger. This is going to be the end of part 1. Now, this is the time when you would go around the whole thing and fix the tiny little parts. But now we can just hit tab. Now we have just a very simple gun. You can round this out too. And right now you can smooth and it will become smooth. And it'll round all the corners and everything for you. It kind of screws with the sights when you have them done, but it didn't seem to screw with that too bad. But as you can see, now I have a modeled gun, and it will make this corner right here look a lot better too. But yeah, so this is the end of part 1. This is COD 53 signing out. Peace.